The internet is full of a lot of conflicting information, but as someone who's been there, as someone who has lost a lot of weight, let me tell you the simple truths about losing fat. So let's go. Alright, first things first, the simple truth you have to know about losing fat is this, man. It is very, very easy to lose weight. Trust me, the internet, honestly, I feel like they try their best to make it as complicated as possible to try and sell you on something. Maybe it's mentorship, maybe it's coaching, maybe it's supplements. But losing weight is very, 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 very simple. It is very easy to lose weight. You don't need to be in the gym to lose weight. You don't need to be doing all these crazy marathons. You don't need to be doing anything that crazy to lose weight. All you need to do is make sure you are eating in a calorie deficit. I know you've heard this over and over again, but a calorie deficit is not only created from working out and moving more. Yes, you want to move more and eat less, but moving more and eating less doesn't mean you have to be in the gym for hours or being in a very restrictive calorie deficit. It doesn't mean that at all. You can literally still eat the foods you like. You can still go out, have fun with your friends and family, and you can still lose weight. The fundamental thing you need to do is make sure that every single day you are in a calorie deficit. How you create this deficit is up to you. You can, join the gym if you want. Do you have to? No. You can just, if you don't join the gym, you can just walk more. I literally know people who have lost weight without ever being in the gym. They are down 10 kgs without ever stepping foot into a gym. And it was the same for me as well. The first 10 pounds I lost was not in a gym. I was still at my own house and I was following YouTube videos of HIIT exercises. And that's all I did for 20 minutes. Literally every day, I would do a 20-minute HIIT exercise and I would make sure I was eating in a calorie deficit. And I lost weight just doing this. Literally 20 minutes a day of movement. And that's it. I was not tracking my steps. I was not trying to walk 10,000 steps a day. I did not even know how much I was walking a day. But I tried to make sure that I move a little bit every single morning. And I did walk more. But that is all you need. Literally, if you just walk more into your day and you eat less, then that's it. You will lose fat. That's it. You will lose weight. There's nothing else that you need to worry about. If your primary goal is to lose weight and be healthier, you don't need to be lifting weights. You don't need to be in a strict calorie deficit. You don't need to hate your life. You don't need to completely overhaul your life to lose weight. Losing weight is a very, very easy process. Literally, the number one thing you can do for yourself is try and track what you're eating every single day. And I know it sounds like a lot of work. I know just that little thing of tracking your food sounds like a lot of work. But at the end of the day, if you are trying to lose weight, you need to put some effort in. Weight will not just come off your body willy-nilly like that if you don't know how much you're eating or how much you're moving. So try your best to track whatever you can. If you're not in the gym, try and track your steps. Try to get 10,000 steps a day. Make sure that you are eating in a calorie deficit. You don't have to change whatever you're eating right now. You can just eat a little bit less of what you're eating now. If you usually eat 4 slices of bread for lunch, switch it up to 3. And then once you get used to 3 slices, take it down to 2. That's how it works. Just gradually decrease what you're doing right now. You'll start to see the scale moving down, right? And also track your weight every single morning, because if you are not tracking your weight, you don't know if you're losing weight, right? How will you know you're losing weight if you're not weighing yourself every single day? So weigh yourself every single day. Try and track how much you're eating. If you don't want to track how much you're eating, just eat the same things you usually eat right now, but eat a little bit less of them. And just from doing that, you will start losing weight. As time goes on, you can build up to tracking your food, joining a gym, eating more protein, and maybe getting coaching and all these other things. But at the very, very start, losing weight is very, very easy. The longer you go into it, the harder it becomes, because getting lean is just a very hard process. But at the start, trust me, losing your first 10 kgs is the easiest things you can do. All you have to do is eat less of the same things you're eating right now and move a little bit more. That movement could be anything. 10-minute walks. That is over an hour of walking every single day. And you'll start to notice your body will start changing and your weight will start moving down. So at the very beginning, Losing weight, very, 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 very easy. And don't let anyone else tell you otherwise. Don't let anyone try to sell you on coaching saying weight loss is so hard. Weight loss is not hard. All you have to do is be consistent at the little things every single day, and you will be fine. You will lose weight. As you go in, of course, you want to increase what you're doing. But at the very, very start, if you are new to this and it feels overwhelming, just start wherever you are now. You don't have to be in the gym. You don't have to, announce it to the world that you're losing weight. You just want to make small little changes every single day. And that is a great place to start. All right, next, losing weight is not linear. What do I mean by this? I mean, you could go for weeks without losing weight, right? If you're in the gym, you're lifting weights and you're eating healthy, you're eating high protein, but your weight is just not going down for weeks, you could have just built some muscle instead. Losing weight is not linear. Your body is not a machine. You could go this week, you could lose like 2 kgs this week. Next week, you could literally just stay at the same weight for the next 2 weeks. After that 2 weeks, you can drop more body fat. Literally, your body works in mysterious ways. You cannot predict it. As someone who's been tracking his weight for literally years now, I've been tracking my weight for the past 2 years. I cannot predict what my weight will do. Sometimes I think I'll wake up the next day and my weight will go down, but my weight will go up. I'll be like, what the fuck happened? I'm at the same calories. Sometimes I wake up and I think my weight will go up. It goes down. But I ate more yesterday. But I'm like, my weight will probably go up tomorrow. Nope, stays the same or goes down. What's that about? So your body knows what it's doing. So what you can do is be consistent, keep your head down, track your food. If you're eating the same calories every single day and you're losing weight and it stops for like a week, that is not doom and gloom. That doesn't mean you're not losing weight anymore. Give it a few more weeks, and then if it still stays the same after 3-4 weeks, then maybe you can look at decreasing your calories and so forth and making more adjustments. But at the end of the day, losing weight is not linear. Don't just focus on the scale when you are trying to lose weight. Look at other forms of measurements as well. How are your clothes fitting? Are they fitting any better but your weight is still the same? Right? Are they fitting looser but your weight is still the same? And what about how you actually feel? How do you feel? Do you feel any better? Do you wake up feeling more energized? How do you feel when you actually wake up? These are all important measurements you need to think of. The scale is very important, but the scale is just a number. It doesn't really tell you how much muscle you built, how much water is in your system, how much poop you got. It doesn't tell you all those things. It just tells you, oh yeah, you weigh this much today. But what is that weight actually composed of? Is it fat? Is it muscle? What is the weight composed of? So yes, look at the scale, but don't worry so much about it because weight loss is just not linear. Sometimes your weight will stay the same for weeks and then fall off a cliff, and you will be surprised. So give it some time, right? Make adjustments when you have seen that, okay, my weight is really not going down. It's been 3 weeks now, it's been 4 weeks now, and my weight is not moving at all. That's when you know, okay, fine, let's make some adjustments. And then you move from there, right? That's it. And the next simple truth is this: cheat days are very, very, very helpful, but they can derail you if you have them too often. When I was on my weight loss journey, I had this idea that I need to have a cheat day every single week to keep myself sane. And the main reason for this is I did not like what I was eating. Focus on eating foods you like, and then you'll realize you don't need that many cheat days. And while a cheat day is not bad, it's good to go out, have fun, eat whatever you want. As I told you, losing weight is a very easy process. You can still eat all the foods you want. You can still go out with your friends and go ham and eat whatever you want. It is perfectly fine. You will not die. You don't want fitness to take over your whole life to the point where you cannot even enjoy simple things, okay? But if you have cheat days too often, it can slow down the process of you losing weight. In my case, I've noticed that if I have a cheat day, my weight the next day will go up, and it can take me as long as 2 weeks to get back to the weight where I was before I had that cheat day, right? So that is 2 weeks. 2 weeks is a very long time. Now imagine if I had another cheat day in the middle of those 2 weeks. What will happen? My weight will just shoot up again, and I might end up not losing weight because I have cheat days too often. So in my opinion, I think minimum have a cheat day every 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks, that gives your body enough time to get rid of the excess carbs and the excess water, and then hit a new low, and then you can have a cheat day. Only have cheat days when you hit new lows. It's probably the best advice I could give you, because if you have not hit a new low but you have a cheat day, your weight will just shoot up again. And then what happens? Now that shooting up is not really fat, it's just water weight. But at the end of the day, total calories during the week play a factor, right? It's all about how many calories you're eating per day, per week, per month, per year. And if you have too big cheat days, that will derail you and will stop you from losing weight. So only have cheat days after you hit a new low. So let's say it's Sunday and you have a cheat day and your weight shoots up on Monday. And then you go about your daily routine as you always would. You're in a calorie deficit for the next 7 days and your weight is still not back to what it was before the cheat day. Do not have another cheat day until your weight is lower than it was at the beginning of your first cheat meal. And then after that, you can decide, oh, do I need a cheat day now? If you think you want one, okay, fine, you can have a cheat day. And then you wait until you hit another new low, and so forth and so forth. This will make sure that you are losing weight and you are not derailing yourself just by having too many cheat days. Cheat days are great. You can go out, have fun. But if it's too often, you will just not lose weight, because they will just balance everything out. They'll keep you in a state of maintenance. Monday to Saturday, you'll be in a deficit. Then Sunday, you'll go ham and have a crazy cheat meal, and then it brings your total calories for the week all the way up to maintenance, and then you don't lose weight anymore. So only have cheat days once you've hit a new low in your weight journey, and then you should be fine. You should still be on track of losing weight every single week. And the last thing I want to say about weight loss is this, man. You might think it's not worth the hype. You might see these people on social media and think weight loss is not that serious, weight loss is not that crazy, it will not do that much for you. But trust me, weight loss will change your life. This is something that is unequivocally true. Like, you cannot even imagine it. You cannot even describe how life is after you lose weight. Like, I can't even believe it. Like, people treat you differently. You wake up feeling better. You see yourself in the mirror and you're proud of what you see. Weight loss will change your life. If you are trying to lose weight, trust me, it is insane to go through your one life on this earth being overweight and not being happy with what you look like. It is something else. Like, I've been there, I've been fat, and I hated my life. Like, I hated what I saw in the mirror. I did not feel confident. I did not want to go out and do things with my friends because I was so self-conscious. But trust me, life when you are just a normal, healthy, fit person is so much better. You want to be on this side. Weight loss will change your life. Get in there. Do your very best. Start as small as you possibly can and work your way up to that. And you will live a life you can be proud of, a life fulfilling, an amazing life. Trust me, bro. If this video was helpful to you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video.